Hello, everybody. Welcome to the little cutaway episode of myself and Toby's team talk, essentially. So, what we're going to be doing, if you have watched the episode previously, which showed us picking our 11, 23 really, against Tom and Aaron. This is our little segue. So if you haven't seen that, go back and give it a watch, and then come back to this. If you watch our one first and then Aaron's and Tom's after, that will be the perfect order for you. So what we're going to do now is put together our starting 11 and our bench, and also talk a little bit of tactics and how we plan to break Tom and Aaron's team down. We've got a little bit of a disadvantage because we don't know how they're going to set up, Toby.
Yes, yeah. I mean, but they don't know how we're going to set up either, really.
True.
So, one thing that Tom said in the initial discussion, he gave away that he's going to go 4-back.
Okay.
He did give that away, and I had very vigilant ears, but I didn't say anything, so that it didn't change anything. But I listened to it, I acknowledged it, and I am ready for it.
We'll take that.
I think, first of all, we've got to discuss what formation we'd like to play. Unfortunately, we had the disadvantage of Shane Duffy going out, which was a contender to be probably was going to be a starting centre-back. Although I would have proposed changing him for someone else that we picked after I picked him, knowing that it's based on their prime. I was going to say we get Tamori in instead of Duffy. So I'm still looking at it. I'm still looking at our squad. I've got it on my other screen over here. And I'm still thinking the 5-back is an option. I'm thinking basically just go the system that suits Graham Potter, and that's sort of like the 5-2-3 sort of thing. So
yeah, it's worth mentioning that Graham Potter we picked as our manager. I don't think we mentioned that. But if you've seen the previous episode, then you would know. But if you haven't, yes, we have picked Graham Potter as our manager. So we'll probably be setting up quite like he does. Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think we should go with the 5 defenders, 2 midfielders, and sort of like 1 winger either side, and a striker. And obviously, those wingers don't have to be wingers; they can sort of be attacking midfielders. We're looking at Pascal Gross sort of style players, versatile, really. So it means that we can basically fit players in where we like. So assuming we're going to start 5-2-3,
you want to share your screen?
I can do, yeah.
So we can have a little bit of a visual. That's all right.
So assuming we're starting 5-2-3.
Yeah, we were struck with another hefty injury of Bobby Zamora. So that wasn't ideal at all.
I mean, you can just see where the injuries are positioned on this table. You can see that our picks were higher priority than their picks that got injured. So theirs are all near the bottom of the table. Ours are all near the top. So it is a shame, but we have 2 options for a starting goalkeeper.
Mm-hmm.
We have David Stockdale or Matty Ryan. Personally, we picked David Stockdale nice and early, and I want him in the starting 11.
Yeah, 100%. Stocko is in at goalkeeper. So how do we want to work this? Do you want to pick someone, or we're just going to deliberate and see what's best? I guess.
Let's deliberate. Yeah, let's deliberate.
Yeah,
a little bit of healthy competition. Competition? No.
I think, as you can see, viewers, there's quite a few people in there that, for me, go straight into the side. Obviously, we're going to have Dunkey in the middle of the back 3.
Let's put Dunk there.
And he has to be paired with Adam Webster, for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to put Adam Webster on the right-hand side of the defence.
Yeah, and now we spoke to the guys and we said we're having full prime. So this is players at their tip top. So for me, I don't know how you want to play this, the third centre-back choice. But I would go actually for Fikayo Tomori.
I would as well. Yeah,
so we'd have an all English back 4, including a goalkeeper. Really.
Yeah, I completely agree. To be honest, I think we've got really good defence there. Honestly, I think that's probably one of the best defences in the world currently with these centre-back picks.
Sure.
Obviously, moving forward, you've got to have Tarek Lamptey stayed fit for us on the wheel. You've got to have a fit at prime Tarek Lamptey.
For sure.
on the right-hand side of the defence.
Yeah,
And then we've got
left-hand side
Cucurella.
picks itself. So that defense is looking really, really solid. I like that.
Yeah, we've done smashingly here. Honestly, I don't see them scoring a goal. To be honest, if we could have people say in the comments on the Twitter whether or not they would score a goal, I don't think this team concedes. Personally,
No, especially you're hovering over him right now with Yves Bissouma in front of that back five. Yeah, quite formidable.
yes, has to go in there. So very solid pick.
But who pairs him, Toby? Who pairs?
See, we've got a couple of options here because
Yeah,
we've got David
Gross,
Proper, Gross,
Steve
Sidwell.
Sidwell. Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
Steve Sidwell in his prime, for me, he's got to go in there.
I 100%.
Let's do it. Steve Sidwell goes in here.
I love that.
Now that we know that it's definitely their full-on prime, I'm happy to go with that. So if we're thinking sort of the left-hand side of attack.
Left-hand side. Let's see who we've got left. So Danny Welbeck's played there before. Don't forget. And we've also got Leo Ulloa and Neil Maupay to choose from, and Leandro Trossard. So we've got a really good few options there.
I mean, do you want to hear my proposal?
Yeah, go for it.
My proposal is that we put Danny Welbeck on the left, and this is the scoring goals for England all the time, Danny Welbeck.
Yeah.
Remember, he went through that purple patch for England. This is his prime.
Yeah.
Him on the left.
Yeah.
At striker, I can't see past Neil Maupay. I don't think Ulloa's prime was as high as Maupay's is right now, because I don't think Ulloa scored this many goals in the Prem that Neil is. No. So I'd personally put Maupay. Yeah. And then on the right, I would put Leandro Trossard, who can play either wing.
Yeah, go for it. That's spot on.
And that way, we know our starting 11. And that, I think it pretty much picks itself at that point, to be honest.
It does. I mean, the only other change I would have in there is our injury, Bobby Zamora.
Yes.
I would have him over Neil every day of the week.
I would.
We all know what he done in his prime, so yeah.
So that leaves. Oh, that's not blue. That's meant to be green. So that basically just leaves the bench to pick itself, really.
Yeah, and I think the guys we've got highlighted in blue. So we'll highlight the bench in blue. So Pascal Gross and Leo Ulloa make the bench for me 100%.
Hang on.
I don't know about you.
Little spanner in the works here. We've left Jesse Lingard open.
Oh, man.
Can we leave Jesse Lingard on the bench?
Considering what we've got there, I think we actually can, to be honest.
If you think about it this way as well, one, to persuade the viewers to vote for our team to win. If we've got someone that can come off the bench of Jesse Lingard's quality in the second half, maybe the 60th minute, he's going to come on and bag you a goal for sure.
Yeah.
Whether or not it's an assist or a goal, he's going to be the one. So yeah, I'm happy to keep him on the bench. Then let's do that.
Definitely. We've got obviously Matty Ryan has to make the bench. Yeah, so Matty Ryan is the backup keeper. So how many for the bench? 7.
Well, we can. I think we just have the rest of our players on the bench, right? I think that'll be how they do it. So I'll just put them in order of like goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, attacker. So. Yeah. And then it feels like the text is getting bigger as I write.
That's all right. We can format it afterwards. And then you can make a separate sheet for theirs. And then what we can do at the end of their episode is we can reveal both and see their reaction to it. because obviously what's going to happen, guys, is obviously we're going to be sitting in the background of Tom and Aaron's discussion. We obviously already know our tactics, so we can't copy anything from them. We won't go back and change anything. You'll see everything as it happens on the screen. What you're going to see next is Tom and Aaron pick their players once Toby's finished filling in our bench, which he has done. And then as we say, we're going to put it out to you guys, and you're going to have to decide who is going to win. Obviously, you can see on the right hand side of the screen the players that they do have to pick from. It is formidable, but with our team, I really think we can match them man for man. And look at our defense; it's just scary. So yeah, it's going to be fun. Anything to add, Toby?
Don't think there's anything to add. I think I might be missing something though, because we've got a team of 11 there with 10 on the bench. So that's 21, right?
Yeah. Oh, injuries.
Yeah, we've got injuries, but surely we have 3 injuries, 23 players, 3 injuries. That would only leave us with 20, right?
Have we picked 24 players?
That's what I'm thinking.
Hold on.
I think we might pick 24.
Have a quick count.
Professional podcasters, by the way.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Right, 4 until.
No, it's 23.
27. That's 23.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, sugar.
I think
What's
we might have
happened
picked
there?
24 because.
Maybe. Have a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
Yeah, we picked 24.
21, 22, 23, 24. That's fine. Don't worry. They picked 24 too. So it is a 24 man squad. That's fine. Maybe we should spin the injury wheel again, Toby. No, definitely not. But yeah, so it's a 24 man squad. It's fine. We're only one number out. We do a podcast. We don't do maths, so it's fine. But yeah, cool. Join us next for Tom and Aaron's picks.